Hi, I'm Arthur Wu, and this is the Cold Steel Thompson Saber. Hi, well, this sword was purchased by moi off of Amazon.com, and it is made from 1055 carbon steel. It has a blued finish, or just deeply blacked. I don't see any blue except reflected off part of the sky. So pretty much this sword is a kind of amalgamation between the light cavalry saber and the Austrian saber, both made by Cold Steel. And basically, light cavalry saber aspects is this kind of fuller right here that stops, 5/6 way into the blade, and then it goes to a point like right here. And the difference between this and the light cavalry saber, as far as I can see, I've never bought the light cavalry saber, is that this has a much more acute point. Yeah, and the handguard looks like this on the picture. You may think it's very, it's a little thin, little simple handguard, but it is some pretty nice hand protection. And the handle is cord wrapped with steel cords and some ceramic material. I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, it comes with a leather sheath / scabbard, and with a little loop you can put on your belt. I'm not wearing a belt, otherwise I would have put it on the belt. But fits very nicely in here, and some would say it rattles in here. For me, that's a non-issue, not a big deal. The only deal that I had with this was that it came pretty much unsharpened. It was sort of sharp right here and almost dull right here, partially because they had this point protector kind of black object that was really held really tight on here. And I had to sharpen this myself, and I bought the block sharpener from I don't remember their website. I'll probably put it in the description. But now it is actually pretty sharp, and I can actually cut bottles with very, very relative ease. And yeah, so the point of balance on this saber is approximately 6 to 8 inches from the hilt. Some people might think this is a heavy saber as well because it's 2.2 pounds, and it actually feels pretty light in the hand if you have shoulder muscles, deltoids. If you have a strong wrist, this should be fine for you. And because of the size of the handle, you probably shouldn't be worried if you're a big guy to hold this. For example, I'm 5'2", and so you can see kind of how big the saber is compared to me. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get to the cutting. And one thing I forgot to add on the video was the length of this blade, which is 33 inches approximately. And another thing is that if you feel like 33.8 ounces or 2.2 pounds ish is too heavy, you need to head to the gym. All right, let's get to that cutting. This is the bottom half. Took so long to finally get a good cut on this thing. In conclusion, this is a really good saber. If you're looking for a saber, I really suggest you get this. If you're looking for something tactical, like a sword or something, I suggest you get this. I suggest you get this sword before they all run out of these. And it's nice and blue steeled to resist rust and corrosion. Although I don't recommend that you never oil it or anything. The cons are that it came a little bit, not sharpened out of the box. It was, factory sharp, of course, but, they had this big black thing over here that really made this part kind of dull. And so I used this thing right here, the block sharpener, to really do some work, and now I can cut bottles really nicely. I didn't do any stabbing tests with this because, dude, come on. Do you really need to? This is such a point, an acute point that you can see here that, yeah, this will stab pretty nicely. But I did cutting tests because this is primarily designed, from Lynn Thompson's words, to be a cutting tool, a cutting weapon. And so, yeah, and for that, it does pretty nice. Does pretty nice on that word. And I used to see people, before everyone says that, oh my gosh, it's a little bit blade heavy. Well, sabers, they vary from their point of balances, and for this being 8 inches from the guard, this is pretty nice for a 33-inch blade. And, people would say on the Amazon reviews for the 1860 Cavalry Saber and the Napoleon Saber, oh, it's just a little bit too heavy for my taste. I wish it was a little bit shorter and more like a cutlass. Dude. Are you kidding me, man? This sword is, in my opinion, I don't know, for my minimal experience, top notch for a saber, Let me just demonstrate how fast you can move and defend yourself, Or for that guy who's complaining that the sword wasn't, long enough, short enough for his liking and didn't move fast enough. Well, that was for the U.S. Cavalry Saber. I didn't get that sword, though, but this one, it's fast, it's quick and agile. You can attack, defend. You can do that almost in one swipe, too. And so, yeah, I would say this is a pretty good sword. So, if you're looking for something to defend your home with, yeah, I recommend this sword. Look for something, nice, cool, and black and tactical, you can pretend to be a ninja with, I recommend this sword. If you want something to practice with, I recommend this sword. Although not for people who don't even lift. So yeah, I recommend buying this off the Cold Steel website, of course, too, because they have it on sale right now from $3.99 to $2.59. So it's $2.59 right now. That's quite a deal. And I bought it from the Amazon supplier for $191.88, I'm pretty sure. And they're kind of out of stock right now. So the next supplier on Amazon is ECOP, which has it as $204.38. And so I recommend buying this. I would buy this again from the Cold Steel supplier, and just because that it would probably come razor sharp. I'll have to probably oil this down and, you know, fix this somewhere, get it fixed in a position so I can actually really sharpen the tip and get it really razor sharp instead of just moderately sharp and kitchen knife sharp. Sharp enough to cut bottles or human flesh. But yeah, this is a pretty good sword and I recommend you get it. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Like and subscribe to my channel. I don't just do sword videos, I also do singing videos, singing tips, you know. I will be posting my piano compositions in the future, and I will also be just posting piano videos in the future of me just playing piano, and maybe even live streaming some of that. Live streaming me practicing vocal stuff, because I am an aspiring opera singer, etc. So, like and subscribe, and hope you guys have a good day. I'm not even warmed up.